What's going on, everyone? RJ Lopresti here with Chose Hapkido. I'm going to make a video today explaining myself a little bit and kind of sharing my mind basically with you guys about something I talk about all the time. So often I talk about changing the world. I try to motivate people to change the world, and I talk about how I'm going to change the world. And when I talk to a lot of people, and the feedback I get from a lot of people is that, changing the world is a big thing, and that there's 7 billion people in the world, and it's hard to make a big change. Or other things I hear is people are like, yeah, it's great, they want to change the world and all, but what about right here at home? All this stuff that's happening right here in our own home. How do you want to change the whole world when we don't have it right here at home? And I just wanted to explain myself a little bit and what I mean by change the world. Now, of course, if you can make a world-altering change that affects all 7 billion plus people in the world, that's awesome. That's a great thing. But like a lot of people feel, that is something that's difficult. It's hard to do that. But when I say change the world, it's possible to change the entire world by making one person's life 1% better, right? All that we have is our perception of the world, right? So the entire world to me is my perception of everybody else, everything, and the universe. My perception of that is the entire world to me. Your perception of the world is the entire world to you. So if you can make a 1% change on somebody's life and make their life 1% better, change their perspective in a positive way to that person, you change the world, right? And that's super powerful. And when you are able to make that small change and change the world for that one person, then they can go out and change their world for one person. You change it for one more person, right? And when you start to be able to make impacts on a larger scale than 1% for one person, and you can 10% affect 100 people, imagine the effect that has. So I'm always posting about change the world. And I think it's important that you think on a scale like that. Don't make the things that you're doing small. Right? If you make a 1% change on somebody's life, that's huge. You changed the world for that person. Don't forget about that. Don't make it something small. It's a big deal. All right? So I'm always talking about change the world. Go out there and change the world, people. Make a 1% shift in your perspective. Make a 1% shift in somebody else's perspective. Go out and change the world. Show some passion, live with passion, and I'll see you guys soon.